Hey, what's up, family? My name is Brehon Mills, and I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. Well, not only do we like to talk about great stocks, we love to talk about crypto. We also like to talk about options, placing call options or put options, and we love to talk about great books, okay? Listen, family, today I'm here to talk about my 3 EV plays that I usually like to jump in and jump out when it comes to call options or put options, and that's Plug, ChargePoint, and Fuel Cell. Now, again, long term, I believe that all 3 of these companies do have a place in this Green New Deal, or when it comes to the transformation of America, when it comes to moving away from fossil fuels, making a transition into EV, all right, and solar power and things of that nature. All right. But as of right now, man, they have been trending down heavily. Again, man, there was a lot of hype. And once the hype dies down, people want to see numbers, data. That's the only thing that matters. All right. So the hype is gone. So what are we left with now? And so, as we can see, man, we had a huge run up last year. I mean, huge run up all the way until the president was sworn in. You know what I'm saying? So again, hey, everything's moving on a rumor, right? Then once once everything is finalized, right, we had a lot of sideways trading. Then what happened? Man, we just fell right off of a cliff. And so we've been trending downward ever since then. And if you were in a position earlier where you could have been placing some put options, you could have been making some nice money. And so we have been making plays on ChargePoint, Plug, Fuel Cell. We've been getting it both ways. All right. So we like to see it when it falls. We like to see patterns that gives us an indication that that there may be a reversal. We jump in, take a little bit of profits. And we bounce and we get out of there and we live to trade another day. All right. And so when you take a look at Plug, just looking at it against the 20-day SMA, you can see that there is a consistent downtrend. Ever since it crossed over the 20-day SMA, simple moving average, it hasn't crossed over again, right? So we've been trending down. We came back to the 20. We were met with some resistance, and then we fell back down. All right. We went back to the 20. All right. Came back down a little bit. We treaded along the 20, and now we are back down. All right. So when we look at these things, we could profit greatly based on what we see. So we know that there's a history there, right? That when it gets back to the 20-day, it falls back down, right? So there are opportunities there where we can place put options, right? Or when it gets too far away from the 20 SMA, we could place call options, ride this thing back up, make a few $100, make a few $1,000. We can sell, we can get out. All right. So, so we're taking a look at ChargePoint. We might want to just take a look at some May 14th and May 21st expiration date call options. All right. And so let me see, Plug right now. We are having a green day. All right. So if I do make a decision to jump in or jump out, it will be around the 3 o'clock mark, the 3:30 mark, to see where this candle, see where the price finish, see where the candlestick finishes. Again, man, long term, we already know we're trending down unless we have some phenomenal news that come out. All right. If there's no news, we can easily see this thing trending back down to, 14 or we're at 25. Man, we can easily see this thing back at 23. So there's a lot more downward movement ahead unless we have some great news. Remember, news can change everything. So you want to place a put option, a $20 put option with a May 28th expiration date, man, there's an opportunity there for you. Okay. But again, we're trending down. We know this thing is trending down. Let's make money when the market is moving up. Let's make money when the market is trending down, and let's create win-win situations for ourselves. Okay. All right, now let's take a look at ChargePoint. Hey, same thing here. Now, I do like this how it moves along the 20-day SMA. All right, so when we take a look at today, we're at 23.15, so we're still right above that 20-day moving average. All right, now if we get back to it, let's watch it, because it may reject, may have more further downward movement, or it may break above the 20-day moving average. All right, so if it breaks above the 20-day moving average, we may have a repeat opportunity where we can ride this thing up from 23 to 28 or 29. All right, but again, these stocks kind of move simultaneously, congruently. They kind of move the same a little bit. So when one is moving, the other is moving in that same direction. So as of right now, I would not place a call or put option until around 3:30 today. Let's see how the day is ending, because we may hit some resistance at the 20, and we may come back down. That's always an opportunity. If it crosses over the 20, there may be an opportunity to place a call option. Hopefully we can get a couple dollars out the deal. We can make some money, sell, exit, get out. And remember, whenever you place your call or put option, after it goes through, we immediately set our stop limits, because once it falls to a different, if it doesn't go our way, we could set a price where, hey, you know what, this call option cost me $1.50. So what I want to do is I want to set a stop limit, right? Stop market limit. So as soon as it hit that number, it just automatically sell. So we can say, hey, we sold it at, I bought it at 150. And so I want to set a 10% a loss on that thing. So 150 minus 15 cents. So we're looking at 135. So we set a stop limit, 135. Hey, as soon as it hits 135, you sell. All right, now you're out of the deal. All right, now you've only lost 10%. So you have some funds, you have enough funds to get back in to fight tomorrow. All right, so we always take a look at those type of things. Make sure we make great decisions. Make sure when we buying, make sure we setting our stop limits. Okay. All right, another one is fuel cell. Listen, fuel cell has been trending down. It has been trending down. It meets the 20, falls back. Come to the 20, falls back. Come to the 20, falls back. Do you see that pattern? You know, ever since it fell below the 20-day moving average, and it hasn't had a chance to get back over it. All right, so again, we identify patterns. We don't need 10, 15, 20 lines on a chart. We don't need all these indicators, man. All we want to do is be able to take a look at these stocks daily. And this is what I say repeatedly over and over again. Pick 10 stocks, 12 stocks max. Look at the charts daily. Begin to identify patterns, right? So we want to build relationships with these stocks, right? Because I want to know the inner movement of the stock, whether it's the daily, the 4-hour chart, the hourly chart. Man, look at the same stocks over and over and over again, because you can start developing or picking up certain patterns, and you can start positioning yourself to win over and over again. All right, because that's what I'm all about. I'm all about wins. All right, nobody's gonna simplify it like I'm simplifying it. I watched a ton of videos, and after 15 years of doing this stuff, man, I developed a strategy that's simple, that's easy, that helps me succeed over and over again. And as you continue to do these things, develop 5, 10, I know one guy for 20 years, he only traded Apple. every day, all day. All right. So again, and he was actually shorting. So he will buy the stock when it goes up. When it comes down, he will actually put in a short position, short the stock. So he was winning up and he was winning when the stock comes down again. But when you're short, you have to have a minimum of 25,000 in your account to be able to short a stock. But again, we don't have to short stocks. We could place put options and we could profit there. All right. Again, so fuel cell still trending down, man. This thing has a little bit further to go downward before it reverses in pattern. Again, if we don't have any great news, if the president doesn't come out and say, hey, man, we are buying a fleet of hydrogen cell trucks, using fuel cells technology, I don't see it moving right now. If the president doesn't come out and say right now, I'm signing an executive order to have charging stations placed all across the country, and I want it to start in 90 days, I don't see ChargePoint reversing in pattern and trending up strongly. We need good news, and the good news isn't there. We have more, I'm not going to say bad news, but we have more downtrend around the corner. Okay, family, listen. Another great opportunity to make some money today. I hope you make some money today. I hope I make some money today. I hope we all win. Now listen, family, I'm about to bounce, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you did, hey, please leave a like. I see more people watch the video than like the video. So, hey, man, if you leave a like, it's great for the algorithms. If this is your first time checking me out, hit the subscribe button and keep coming back for more wealth building information. Peace.